Hey, how is everyone? Coming back at you with another video because I answered a question left on one of my videos recently, and it turned out I got the wrong end of the stick. I hadn't quite understood what the guy was asking, although to be fair, he hadn't given me the full information. He had posted a question about whether he should tell a girl he has feelings, and I interpreted that as he hadn't started anything with this girl already. He was just basically fucking around and not telling her the truth that he found her attractive. Turns out they had a relationship, but the point where he didn't tell her was that he basically decided not to tell her how he really felt, and this miscommunications led to them eventually breaking up, and he regrets it basically. So it's a different situation to base the entire content of the video I made. So I guess I should go over it again. I did respond to him in comments when he decided to give me more of this information. And when in that, I did actually give him links to Andy's site, Killer and a Loser, because Killer and a Loser has a lot more experience in this sort of thing than I do. He's been around the block a lot more. He's a crusty old man. I talk about him way too much, I realize, but he talks about me on his shit as well. So it's about even. His website's one of the best resources. Look out in the future. I'm going to do resource recommendations for everyone. So look out in the future. Andy's definitely going to be on that list. His site's great. And he has this great article about being really, really honest with girls. And his entire dating philosophy is basically being autistically honest. And basically, because at the end of the day, telling them how you feel, like the honest truth, is only going to have so much blowback with it. And this dude talks about how the reason he was holding back, like the reasons he held back, were in part because of like red pill ideas, I guess, or this idea that it's not alpha to have feelings for a girl and all that nonsense. So he just held back, and he basically, I would guess, avoided the conversation about where they were going and all that, and avoided giving too much to this girl he actually cared about. And what he should have done is just kind of blurted the truth. Like just blurted it out, sat her down and been like, yo, I've caught feelings. Let's put a ring on it. You know, all that nonsense. Probably not that far, but he should have told her enough to the point where she didn't feel confused, and the miscommunications didn't lead to the end of a relationship that he didn't want to end. That's for certain. Thing that both me and Andy understand, I think, is that being honest is really difficult, and you have to actually gain experience in this. Like with anything, you have to gain experience in this area and train yourself to be as honest as possible. If you go through your entire day, like noticing the lies you tell, you'll realize what we mean. Because you'll tell, like, as long as you're not like isolated on your own, if you're with people, living with people, you could very easily tell like 10 lies before midday. Just casual, just white lies, just casual. And you realize if you do this in a relationship, the person you're in a relationship with will probably be the person you lie to the most. Like if you just counted every little lie you tell. And so like honesty is a really difficult, it's really difficult. Like humans seem to have a natural inclination to lie when it's advantageous. So learn to spot your own behavior. Learn to notice when you're telling lies. And from there, like you'll just get better at honesty to the point where you will want to be more honest. And as I said, the fallout from being honest will never be as bad as the fallout from not telling the truth, in my opinion. And yeah, lying by omission, I don't know if it's the same as just straight up telling lies, but I do view lying by omission in a relationship, whether that's a friendship or a full-on relationship, is just as serious as telling full-on lies, in my opinion. You shouldn't leave too much on the table. You should be as honest as possible. Don't be too harsh on yourself though. Recognize this is all a journey. If you've messed up in the past by being dishonest or lying or not telling the truth, all that stuff, that's fine. You've got time to improve. You've got plenty of room to improve. So just don't be too harsh on yourself, but recognize that, yeah, just blurting it out and giving them the full information is way better than holding stuff back. I'll leave a link to Andy's article that I posted to this guy as well in below. I think it's a really good read. Go check it out. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more vids. I post one every single day. And peace out, guys.